Hey all. Yeah, I'm kind of got a cold, but then I gotta get the news out. It's important that you all know what's happening. So here's the news. Quite a bit of stuff going on this week. Yet more licensing news. Section 23 has licensed Asu no Yoichi, Samurai Harem, for those who've been looking for the manga, which is a surprisingly good action harem anime sword romantic comedy type thing. Also, Eye Shield 21, the famous football anime, and by football I mean like American football. The second season of Hellgirl they got as well, and the first Appleseed movie on Blu-ray. Very cool. All of these will get released in May. So good on you, Section 23. It used to be ADV Films, for those who don't know. But let's move on to the big news of the week. Looks like Nick Simmons has been ripping off artwork from Bleach for his comic book Incarnate. I put up some samples here for you to compare, and it looks pretty obvious what's going on here. But interesting. The publisher has put his comic book on hold while they investigate. Don't steal. Some good news. Revenue's been down for most anime companies, but things are looking better for Toei Animation, maker of One Piece and many, many other things. The company's revised its fiscal year earnings forecast up from about US $200 million to about $227 million, US equivalent. This is still less than they made last year, but it increases their projected net profits to 2.5 times those of the previous years. Profits are up. That's good. If you're waiting for with bated breath for the first volume of Gundam Unicorn, and you live in San Francisco, and you want to see it on the big screen, you're in luck. The Viz Cinema will host the American premiere of the first episode of Unicorn, March 19th, 1 week after it's released. So check it out. Side note, at the same theater, Frederick L. Schote, who's been working in anime and manga for decades, will lecture on Hayao Miyazaki's autobiographical book Starting Point on March 10th. Head on over there for that. Cool, I wish I could go. Hetalia fans, yeah, I know, there are a couple of you, just one or two. On May 25th, a new Hetalia Access Powers fan disc will ship. This is a disc for fans, not like by fans. It'll include a Hetalia episode that was never streamed with the anime. Ooh, exciting. The Capo fans, Sakura Yoshino is getting her own anime. The Capo is sort of a Bishoujo adult game that got an anime and so forth. Not only that, this is going to be a magical girl show with Sakura as a 9-year-old who can invoke magical powers, become a magical girl. Preteen girl named Sakura who can become a magical girl. Original. Fine, and hopefully they'll have some fun with that. But meanwhile, Hyaka Ryoran Samurai Girls is being adapted into an anime. This is an alternate future series of light novels where Japan never lost the shogunate, kept itself cut off from the rest of the world, and schoolgirls fight each other in a giant academy. Hey, I'm interested. Fine, sure. Now getting into some manga news. Any fans of the story of Sainkoku out there? Good news for you all. The original something has been licensed by Viz Media for a November release. The problem is we don't know if it's manga or the light novels. They just haven't said yet. So I guess we'll find out, although that kind of would be nice. Finally, Masahiro Itabashi, writer of Boys B, is teaming up with artist Kyoichi Aradome, for a new manga, Piano Doctor, which is the story of a piano tuner. Knowing who it's coming from, I'm sure it's going to be a fun shoujo manga. It doesn't it sound like a shonen title? You know, I am Piano Doctor. I am here to fix your piano with my god hand. You know. Meanwhile, Keiko Nishi of Love Song and Kami no Naku Koe is starting Fua Fua Police, which is an oddball cop duo story, which looks to be kind of like You're Under Arrest, but without the mechanical quasi-fetishism. I mean, there's a lot of vehicles in You're Under Arrest, rendered in loving detail. So the Fua Fua Police looks a fun buddy cop thing. It's cool.